What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Loc'dblackgirl. Today I have a special guest,
Janiyah.
and today we're gonna be talking about relationships, toxic relationships. Okay, I know at least everybody had one toxic relationship in their life, because I know I had. You have?
Yeah.
Oh, And I'm not just talking about a relationship with a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I mean, like, family-wise or friend-wise or something like that. Okay? So, like, a toxic relationship is, like, a relationship that make you feel unsupported, misunderstood, controlled, and attacked. Or, like, when your well-being is threatened, like, psychologically, physically, mentally, all that. All the above. Yeah, what's toxic to you in a relationship?
Pretty much, I can pretty much deal with anything. Like, any type of situation or any type of problems, I know how to work through stuff. I'm very patient. I don't do the lies. I'd rather you just tell me so I know what I'm looking at and what I'm up against. And I feel like if you're a liar or you a person they don't know how to talk and communicate, I feel like that could turn out to be a toxic trait.
Oh my God, yes. Communication is the key to it. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. That's the key to a good relationship, because what's the point of having one without communication?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or honesty. All right? So it's like, let me give y'all an example of a toxic relationship. It's like a relationship when this is about family too. You have a relationship with this person and they constantly manipulating you and trying to control you and different things like that. That's toxic. And if you in a toxic relationship with anybody, you need to leave it, because you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. And you allowing that to happen. You allowing that to happen.
Hurting the both of y'all, really, because
right.
if you not opening to the relationship, he or she or they are not going to understand that they being toxic, you know? Because a lot of people don't understand or know the traits when it's happening.
But you
unless you speak up and say something.
Sometimes when you speak up and say something, they don't want to admit their wrongs, or they don't want to acknowledge it, or they don't want to be wrong or in a situation. Sometimes they don't allow you to speak up or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people out there don't got a voice.
I get that. A lot of people don't like to be called out on their BS. Right. But I feel like in order for you to feel comfortable in this type of relationship, both parties or all parties need to be on one accord on how y'all gonna address and do other situations. Simple.
Now, you got some relationships where they take advantage of how you feel for them, or certain family members or friends take advantage of the way you look at them, or the way you treat them, or the way you feel about them. And I know a lot of us experience at least a toxic relationship with a family member, a friend, or a spouse. Let me see how many I got. A lot. Never mind. Never mind.
I probably experienced almost every toxic relationship. A friend toxic relationship, a boyfriend toxic relationship, and a family toxic relationship.
Which one do you think worse to go through?
The boyfriend toxic relationship.
No, I feel like the friend.
My family, we are crash and burn, but then we get right back together. We are not too many families like this, but whatever come up, come out. All of us are very outspoken. We have no problem speaking our mind, and we don't care about hurting your feelings. But at the end of the day, we are able to put aside that and work through our problems, because I don't want somebody to call me out if they feel like I'm doing this or I'm doing that, and vice versa with anybody else in my family. Now, for as a friend, me and my friend, we kind of have somewhat of a toxic relationship sometimes, because she always expected me to tell her what she wants to hear. And I'm not that type of friend. If I feel like this is some BS, I'm going to tell you, hey, friend, this is some BS. This is not what it's supposed to be. This is not how he's supposed to be treating you. This is not how a relationship is supposed to work. And I always was that friend that anybody could come to and talk about their problems, and I try to get the best advice, regardless of the situation, whether I've been through it or not. I would just give my personal opinion of it. But I've been through a relationship where it was just toxic all the way around, where you feel unwanted, or you feel like somebody trying to hide you, or you feel like they just with you just because it sound good or it look good for them, but they not really putting no effort in a relationship, or no, and you don't even feel no feeling. You're not even feeling no feelings from him.
I feel like friendship, a toxic friendship, is worse. I mean, I get what you said about family, but you know, some people have friends that's more like family than their actual family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, and you've been friends with that person for a long time, and it's like once everything start spiraling out of control, and then y'all stop being friends and all that, that'll hurt more than it'll hurt for you to stop talking to your family.
Right.
I feel like toxic friendship is worse. I don't know. That's how I feel.
I'm still sticking with the boyfriend, because your friend, I always seen it as, at the end of the day, my family gonna be there. At the end of the day, my friends are gonna be there. At the end of the day, he's not gonna be there if I don't want him to be.
Yeah, but it's like with a friend. You don't want a toxic relationship with a friend. That friend is more like a sister or brother to you.
Especially a friend that you tell all your business to.
Right.
That you cry on their shoulder, and then one day they decide to turn your back on you.
And they're back.
I've never been that type of friend, though. If me and one of my friends or ex-friends have fallen out, you would never hear me go back and tell any of the business that they told me. I've never been that type of friend. I only have maybe 2 friends. Really, one that I tell pretty much everything to, and the other one, she get kind of not too personal, but she'll get a little bit of the information. And one friend, I felt like me and her used to talk and text about everything, but now we just don't really do that. Like, I experienced a situation where I told her something, and she told on herself, oh, well, I told him you was doing this, and that, and he had something to say about it. Why would you tell your boyfriend what am I doing or what I'm telling you?
It's like experiencing a toxic family. That's a lot. Because some people experience it from the time they grow up to now and still got to deal with it. And it's like it's hard to leave that toxic family because that's what you grew up with. That's what you're used to. Now with a friend, let's say you've been telling your friend everything. Y'all been friends since childhood. You've been confiding in this person. And it's like once it turns toxic and once it ends, they can like put somebody in a dark place. Like, I mean, with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I mean.
See, if I would have never been in any type of toxic situation since I experienced all of them, I would probably say family, because my family mean everything to me. But since I've been through a little toxic situation with my family, with a significant other, my boyfriend, or with one of my friends, I would say the boyfriend was the most hurtful, because it was just so much lies and hurt and
that's the
betrayal.
person you supposed to be able to trust. You supposed to be able to talk to. You supposed to be able to escape whatever you going through with that person. And when it turns toxic and that person start trying to, like, for y'all out there, for the people who got a toxic boyfriend that's trying to control you and trying to take advantage of you or something like that, I mean, it's best to leave, because
it's not always there, because sometimes, like, it could not even be abuse, but the situation, like, he physically abusing you. If you leave, he gonna kill you and all those type of stuff. Sometimes it really just be hard to walk away from somebody that done been there before.
Yeah.
You know, that person has been there for you. He's held you. He's clothed you, he sheltered you, fed you, and he just been your rock. And then one day it's just like he flipped the switch and y'all just been going through it. I'm not gonna just say one kind of relationship, because he could be going through something that he's not physically communicating with you about. But if you feel like your whole mood, perspective change about the relationship, then maybe y'all need to take a break, or maybe there needs to be a conversation made ahead and sit down and we explain everything.
Oh, I hate them relationships when y'all good one day and the next day he just don't want to talk to you, or he just want to do what he want to do. Like, how you feel this way about me yesterday, but now you just don't care?
Girl.
That be, I'm like, how that happen? Because my feelings don't change that easy. You got to do something, like really do something to me for my feelings to change for you. And I understand it's hard to walk away from a toxic relationship because you're so used to that person and used to talking to that person. Used to, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that person been in your life for a long time. So it's like, you can't just walk away in the snap of a finger. But Sometimes that's what's better for you, so you can help yourself. Or maybe y'all, like you said, maybe y'all just need to take a break, and both of y'all need to heal yourself, and then maybe y'all will meet again in the future. You never know.
I never was the type to do breaks though, because I felt like they was just gonna give him an opportunity to go out and cheat.
I do mind a break, because sometimes when you take a break, I mean, sometimes like when you in a toxic relationship and y'all need a break, right? So you need a break, but you don't take one. It's like you can't be by yourself. You constantly have to, I don't know, I feel like a break is good because you can actually focus on yourself. You don't have to worry about texting him back. You don't have to worry about calling him. You don't have to worry about doing none of this. Focus on yourself.
And you know why you say that? Because you've never been in a relationship with somebody and they say, oh, let's take a break, and then go out and start doing stuff with other people.
Yeah. I never experienced it, so.
A break is not an opportunity for you to meet or sleep with other people. Right. It's an opportunity for you to
try to work
meet
on
yourself again. Try to rebuild yourself back up again. You know.
Right. Relearn yourself. You know what
Instead
I'm saying?
of opening your life to other people.
And then after the break, then I feel like the relationship to be to the point where y'all should try to relearn each other instead of just jumping right back in. Try to relearn each other. If you got to go on dates or if you got to just do the talking stage again, do it. Because sometimes that helps and it fixes the relationship.
A person change literally every day. Like the same person, you start being girlfriends and then fiancés and then husband and wife. All three of those women or men, all three of them gonna have a different perspective on life, and all three of them gonna have a different character. It's the same person,
right?
But as you get older, you change.
That's why you gotta be fully and ready to commit when you marry somebody. You gotta be ready to accept change. You gotta be ready for all of that. Whew. Kudos to everybody out there that's married and engaged. Yeah, I still need a couple years before they. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of people say when you know this person is about to be your soulmate, y'all just have to go through the process to get there.
Right, like sometimes you gotta go through the worst to get to the best. So y'all might gotta go through a rough patch right now. But once y'all it might be a test. Once y'all get through this rough patch, y'all gonna be good after that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. How people change every day. It's like you fall in love all over again. As the relationship grow, as time go by.
Right.
So you really gotta be ready for, because being in a relationship with somebody, you gotta accept that person for them. It's not just you in a relationship, it's them too. So you gotta be able to work with them and accept them for who they is, especially when you finna move in with somebody. Oh God, you gotta be ready to. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, moving in with somebody is on a whole nother level. Y'all could have been together for years. You know, some people been together for years. And then wait till they get engaged or wait till they get married and decide to move in with each other. You like, oh my God, this man is a freaking slob.
Right, because you never know how nobody living unless y'all live together. I can understand you go by your house every day, but that's just going by the house spending the night. When y'all actually living together day by day,
y'all money together,
right? And you realize this person, they splurge too much, or they a slob, oh they can't do this, they don't know how to do this behind themselves. Oh, that ain't gonna work. I just pray when I move in with my significant other, that they know how to clean up. And yeah. That's the biggest one. Clean up. Clean up time. What's yours? So
I might be one of those ones that be like, okay, I'm not gonna move in with him unless we engaged.
Yeah. But it's like, I kind of want to do the thing like where you know how you move in before y'all get engaged, get married, all that. See how it is living with them first before you feel like you want to marry them or something.
Right.
Because baby, if I move in with you and you not meet my expectations while we living together, we not finna get married at all. I feel like we should.
That's
do a free trial
my thing. Like I'm like in the in between.
We need a free trial on that. I need to move in with you for a little while or something so
Right.
we can see how you do. I need a free trial on that, and then they can act two different ways. They can be living by themselves, acting this way, and then when y'all moving together, they start acting a certain different way. Because sometimes they wait till y'all get good into the relationship, move in and everything, and want to start abusing you or something, verbally or physically. I'm not just talking about just one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gotta be mindful of that stuff. Cause baby, I wish a nigga would hit me.
And also, you have to be. It's not always, oh, the partner have to do this, the partner have to do this. You also need to learn how to check yourself in the relationship.
Yes. You need to learn how to share. Like, being in a relationship, you have to know how to, first of all, communicate on how, like, what you feel about a certain situation. Don't hold it in. Let them know how you feel. They should let you know how they feel.
And I think that was my problem.
You need to learn how to trust that person. Because it's your significant other. Y'all should trust each other with y'all life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to learn how to be more open with that person. Stop being closed off. You need to learn how to share, first of all, with your significant other. Because the way y'all supposed to be an all-up machine, a well-working machine. Y'all supposed to be one. Like, how you say that? Supposed to be one.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you supposed to be one with your significant other. So that's why I don't know. Like, I'm going to say this, y'all, and don't be mad at me. Because I know some of y'all out there, y'all do stuff like this. Y'all like this. Sneaky links. I never had one. I don't want one. Do you want one?
Girl, no.
I can't do that.
No, indeed. What
I can't be having sex with nobody and don't have no romantic feelings involved, and I'm only seeing
but
you.
That's
you
different.
Want
you know,
butt,
everybody feels different about that. Like, some women and some men don't want a committed relationship. Long as both parties understand what it's gonna be and what it's not gonna be.
And you know, sometimes
I think that's okay. Y'all have an understanding and y'all respecting each other and keeping each other safe. And I see nothing wrong with it.
And you know, sometimes they be falling in love, because I catch feelings. Baby, you not know.
Right.
I catch feelings. Oh no. But I ain't knocking y'all who doing it though, but I couldn't do it because I catch feelings and I like romantic
Long as
stuff.
both parties know, because if you know you looking for a relationship and you being with him and you doing this stuff with him, and then you make the move, okay, when we gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend? When we gonna go out and do this? And he tell you, oh, I never seen us doing that. I just thought we was having fun.
With that one.
I thought we was having fun. I thought we was just friends. Now you confused and your heart broken because you didn't explain to him what you was looking for from the beginning.
You set yourself up for failure with that. If you know you catch feelings easy and you want a relationship, want something romantic, don't go get no sneaky link. Please.
Or don't go get nobody that you know don't want no relationship. Because some of us, and we all done that before, ran after the wrong person that we knew was going to do this. But because we thought, oh, maybe we could change him or it was going to be fun, we went for it anyway.
Now, it's not just us women trying to change men. It's men trying to change women, too. Nah.
Right.
It's men out there doing this, doing the whole sneaky link thing, thinking he finna get in a relationship with her, but she really don't want no relationship with you. So you got to be mindful of that. It's not just about, you know.
Yeah, it's like respecting both parties. Communicate with whoever you're in a relationship with, whoever you sleeping with, anything like that, because you gonna get hurt or he or she gonna get hurt.
In the long run.
Especially if y'all sleeping with more than one person. You also have to think about protecting your body, whether you protect it or not. Protecting your body, protecting the other person's body. Because if you sleeping and being with somebody unprotected, and you sleeping and being and you in a relationship with somebody, sleeping with them and being unprotected, and you going back and forth, you putting yourself at risk and the other two parties at risk. And then that's how innocent people be ended up with diseases and stuff, because they in a relationship with somebody that they was committed to, that they thought they was gonna marry or build a life with, and the whole everything he told her or everything she told him was built on the lie.
Like when they be sleeping with married people or people in a relationship, and you know that person. Now look,
some of y'all be knowing.
I ain't judging y'all, but I'm saying the simple fact. No, I'm
because that's dead.
But it's the simple fact of it is, if you know that, I could see if you didn't know that was in a relationship. That's not your fault.
That's different.
It's not your fault.
But if you know that person is married in a relationship, if it's complicated,
you set him, like her, and yourself up for failure. For failure. you setting y'all up for failure, because that means, first of all, he probably not him or her not protected with their spouse, right? And then you like, oh, we ain't got to use protection, this and this. He gonna go ahead and give you some, or give him something. So it's like you got to be mindful of that type of stuff. You got to be mindful,
right?
So but hey,
and that's just hurtful, because imagine her finding out, or him finding out, that they got something, and their whole world just turned upside down because they thought that they was in a committed relationship with somebody that was gonna love and protect them, and they out here doing it. The moral of the story is just protect yourself and protect other people around you. And be mindful of other people's feelings when you're doing what you're doing. And make sure both parties know and understand what's going on in and outside of the relationship and what the relationship is.
Make sure you have honesty too, okay? Honesty and communication, all right? Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening to this episode of Loc'dblackgirl. Until next time. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Loc'dblackgirl, where we talked about toxic relationships. Now, don't forget to like, rate, and comment on any podcast app. You can reach me on any social media at Loc'dblackgirl.
And you can reach me on any social media at fabulous.naya.
And thank you guys for listening. Please leave a comment, any comment, on YouTube. Right. On YouTube, and subscribe to my YouTube. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it so much. Until next time.